Okay, we are still in Japan. I'm currently in Osaka, another really big city. Today we're checking out another ADA lab. I've already made a video about the one in Tokyo. Today we're checking out the one in Osaka, which is a little bit different. So these ADA labs are basically located in large department stores. And I wasn't sure if I was in the right location, so I just came up that escalator over here, and then I saw this, guys. Look at this, a beautiful display tank, like right in the middle of the department store. And this tank is amazing. I think it's 120 centimeters or 4 foot. Beautiful Iwagumi layout. Look at these rocks. Absolutely amazing. It's so weird to see it like in the middle of a department store, you know? Like you wouldn't see that anywhere else. Only in Japan, I guess. Yeah, just a very natural Iwagumi / river style layout. We have a carpet of glossostigma mixed with all kinds of other grasses. And I think the rocks are Hakai, which is a very heavy, very dense stone. There's a lot of Amano shrimp on the Hakai stones. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then for the fish, we have a huge school of these green neon tetras. And instead of glassware, they've chosen for some metal pipes, which look very clean, really nice. On this side, they have a metal skimmer as well. And then it's lit by 2 ADA solar RGBs. Really high up. I'm guessing because these lights are not dimmable, so yeah, for an aquascape like this, you don't really need super intense light. Again, these tanks here are so clean, so spotless, like you really wouldn't see a single spot of algae in here. It seems like the inflow and the outflow have a different diameter, like the inflow is thicker than the outflow. Beautiful. Okay, so let's move on to the actual ADA lab, which is just around the corner. The music is quite loud in this department store, so I hope I can get the audio correctly. So just a bit of an overview. It's quite early. I think they've just opened up, so some of the lights are not on yet. So we will start with this one over here, which is like a massive paludarium, which is absolutely beautiful. So I think this is definitely a custom-made thing because it seems quite tall, you know. Oh yeah, this looks very natural. So quite a shallow water section with some Siamese algae eaters. I can see some blue-eyed Congo tetras, amber tetras. Yeah, again, quite a variety of fish. And then on the water, we mostly have slow-growing and easy plants like crypts and Java ferns. And then above water is just a variety of all kinds of terrestrial plants. This one over here is really cool. Very interesting plant. So this thing is lit by 4 ADA solar RGBs. And just so you know, one of these lights in Europe is like 800 or 900 euros. So just the light unit, just the lighting on this paludarium is already crazy expensive. So if you've seen the video that I did about the ADA lab in Tokyo, then you'll see that this one is quite different, but really interesting setup. A lot of nano displays over here. Let's start actually with this shelf here, because this has one of my favorite new products, which is this mini NA set. Really tiny aquarium. There's a full kit, comes with the CO2 system, a tiny flow pump, light, and the whole kit here in Japan costs like $250, yeah, basically $250. And in Europe, it's almost double that. So maybe I should have taken a bigger suitcase so I could take one of these things home. So this one is almost like an Iwagumi layout. Some Monte Carlo. It's like 1 or 2 Amano shrimps in there. This one is really stem heavy, super colorful. Really nice. So the CO2 system on these things works a little bit differently. Like normally you would have a diffuser, but here you just have like a tiny bubble that is filled with CO2. And then on the bottom it's open. So that's why the CO2 is in contact with water. And that's how the water absorbs the CO2 basically. Quite an interesting system. I wouldn't mind having this entire shelf at home, to be honest. Over here we have a really nice shallow hardscape setup. Somehow it's not for sale. Maybe it's already sold, I don't know. But this looks really cool. I would love to see this one planted. Some nice terrestrial plants coming out of the water here as well. Look at the glassware, it just looks so clean, you know, beautiful. Over here we have really nice mini pond. I mean, such a small volume. I think it's maybe just 30 centimeters from left to right, but there's so much detail going on, you know. Lots of different plants. Beautiful. Oh, this one is already sold. And over here they just have a huge selection of mini terrariums. Really cool. This one is really nice with some carnivorous plants in the center. This one as well. So these are actually quite affordable. 8,800 Japanese yen. And this one's over here, 6,600. I'll put up on the screen how much it is in euros and dollars. Let's come around this way where they have some more nano displays. See if we can ask him to put this light on because that one looks quite cool. Let's start with this one. Really nice shallow setup with some crystal red shrimp. Very interesting moss on the wood. I think this is quite a new setup as well. And I love the rock that they've used here. Some type of lava stone, but it almost seems to be glistening. Really clean. I think you can kind of see why they call this a lab, because it literally does look like a laboratory. Is it a laboratory? Is it a laboratory? I don't even know. Really nice 60 centimeter setup with a very low cabinet. This must be like 70 centimeters high maybe. But the layout is beautiful. I really love the carpeting plants that they use here. This is colossal stigma. I've tried it a few times as well, but I can't get it to grow like this compact, this super low to the ground. Mine always gets quite a bit thicker, you know. The leaves are bigger as well, so I guess maybe it has something to do with light or fertilizer, I don't know. This one over here is really nice. 32,000 Japanese yen. Here you can see some of the tools that they use to, I guess, maintain it. Yeah, these definitely looks like lab tools, especially this one, you know. Then over here we have some bigger terrariums, polydariums. Yeah, these also have a small water section, really cool. Again, so much detail going on here. Like, they really use a lot of different plants. This one's really nice. I wonder if these are big enough to keep some inhabitants, you know, like dart frogs, something like that. Not sure how big these are, but I think this must be, I don't know, 40, 45 centimeters tall. And then the width is, I guess, 30. So it's a decent volume, you know. And then over here on the counter, we basically just have, yeah, mostly plants that are for sale. Let's see what we have over here. Bucephalandras. See some Nubias. Wabikusa. So these substrate balls that are loaded with all kinds of plants. Really cool. Here's a lava rock already prepped with moss. I will buy that. Different types of orchids. Different types of no, these are not carnivorous plants. Oh, there's a few of them, I think. I don't know, I'm not very familiar with all these terrestrial plants. Some really nice terrariums. These are beautiful as well. This is a full kit, so it also has a mist maker, comes with the light. Now over here we have more products. A nice fridge with tissue culture plants. There you have all the tools, the scissors, the glassware. Some more small setups on the counter here. This one's really cool. It's like a terracotta pot that's wrapped with moss. And then there's a little flow pump behind it, basically making sure that everything stays nice and moist. It's going to put the light on for us, because I think that nano thing looks really good. Oh yes, definitely. That's a really cool little layout. Super tiny as well. Maybe, I think this is an ADA Mini S. So it's like 30 centimeters by 18 by 12, something like that. Beautiful nano tank. It even has a external canister filter. These are the ADA Super Jet filters. I love that light as well. Just the whole thing is just really minimalistic, you know. The one next to it is also really cool. I think it's also quite a new setup because you can still see the thread on the moss over there. So that's moss cotton, which is a type of thread which slowly dissolves into the water. It takes about a month or two. So you wrap the wood with moss, and then yeah, after a month or so it's attached, and then the thread will slowly dissolve. And the guy that's working here just told me that the lights were not on because the store is open from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. So of course they don't keep the light on for the entire opening hours. Very curious about the plant over here. I think it's a type of Ludwigia, which stays really small, really compact. Beautiful. So I think they give workshops here as well because they have these little bar stools. There's like a little tool set over here, these lazy Susans. So probably somebody is going to give you like a little terrarium workshop. Yeah guys, just a quick video of this ADA lab in Osaka. This will actually be my last day in Osaka. Tomorrow I'm going to travel to Niigata, where the ADA headquarters is. And on Sunday I'm going to see, so in 2 days I'm going to see the ADA gallery. Super excited. Of course there's going to be a video about that as well. For now this is it. See you in the next one.